that matter now. It's far better. Go and ask, you read your dollars. Some people have to sign.
The fresh boss himself.
All this, I'll give you this like this. All this, and services that should not attract money. So if the good that you have said, you don't fall within that, then you should not attract it. If you understand what I mean. So in a nutshell, summarize the all that we are saying is that taxes are compulsory contributions no matter how difficult it is. Thank you all for your attention and your time and for your contributions. Thank you very much. I wish you. Thank you.
Because the media is the lifeblood of any business success. That's the more reason why we have packaged particular program for you. From the offices of Chartered Institute of Tax Law and Forensic Accountants. The Institute has been in existence since 2015, apparently in August 2015. We have run it for the past 8 years, but then last year, with the blessings of our Lord Almighty, we secured a certificate for professional body status per the remits of the Professional Bodies Act, Act 143, 1973. That is the law which mandates our existence. You know, in every institution or company organization, there are two strands. The first one is either you go by the general law. So the general law is supposed to be the Companies Act, Act 992, passed in 2019. Apart from that, there must have been an existing specific law, industry specific law. So in our case, the Professional Bodies Act is the law that mandates our operations and its regulators. The Institute key mandate is for training. The training has got three strands. We have level 1, level 2, level 3. The levels have to be achieved before you qualify as a chartered tax law and forensic accountant. We are bringing this into being because there is emergence of new knowledge, new models are coming out, there is expansion of innovation, and it is incumbent on us exactly in no uncertain terms to also adapt ourselves in line with those emerging trends. And for that matter, the level 1 of the Institute has got 4 subjects. The first one is Principles of Forensic Accounting and Auditing. The second one is Practical Accounting for Business. The third one is Criminology and Principles of Fraud Examination. And the last one is Principles of Business Law and Taxation. We are fleshing this out because if the person finishes even SSS, or he may have finished first degree, HND, he may not have done a business-related subject. He can opt for this certificate. We groom you, we train you, we model you such that once you come out, you can competently perform. That's even the level 1. Level 2, we have subjects. That is the forensic audit and investigation. The second one is natural resources accounting and cross-border taxation. The third one, apparently, that is very thematic for us because that is an emerging area which is now trying to gain more momentum. financial services, laws relating to financial services and credit risk, including enterprise risk management. That is very key area. Because now when you go to bank, it is not just talking about the loan application. The risk department has to do the profiling to really adduce whether you are worth that sort in you being given that particular loan. The next one is managerial accounting and finance, just to give you the rudimentary mechanics in terms of what? Accounting and finance. Then the last subject for the level 2, not the least, is forensic issues in public financial management. If you look at the Act 959, the Office of the Special Prosecutors Act has got reminiscences of inclinations for what? Corruption and corruption-related issues. And that is one thing that we are aiming to demonstrably show a lot of concern, do research, delve more, to come out with case studies, not just the legal text, both the spirit and the letter, but we go beyond the curtain so that we can evolve beyond bounds. And one thing about, you see, the financial crime in terms of the public sector, fraud and other irregularities is very dear to our hearts because any country that is embroiled in incessant corruption leaves much to be desired. And now, if you look at the Foreign Exchange Act, Act 723, passed in 2006, people are using the power, the competence, the skills, and the opportunities that they are getting to amass wealth for themselves. That's one reason we are getting this stuff boys and the rest because though per section 17 and 18 of the Act 7, section Act 723, it limits, Bank of Ghana has got the power to limit the kind of financial flow and to control it. But what do we see? We are testimonies to some of the things that are happening. And so it is very dear to us to make sure that we try to do more research and bring case studies so that they become more applicable. And the last one is digital forensics, cyber security, and e-commerce. And that is by virtue of Mr. Abdullah.